Hello my friends, and welcome back to The Long Dark, Zero to Hero, in our quest to survive in a frozen, post-apocalyptic world. My name is Sprocket, and currently we're here at the shed, Quincy's Quonset Garage, after surviving more than 100 days, which reminds me, we still need to make our celebratory bearskin rug and or bed. If we take a look at our achievements here, we are currently on day 116, so I think it's past due we get that crafted up. So I think first things first, let's check the time. So it's about noon. I think we could get started at least on making the bearskin rug, which should go nicely, maybe right here by our bed. Boy, that bed looks awfully small, doesn't it? We do want to replace that with a full bearskin bed, which does provide an added warmth bonus, I understand. So quite a warm bed, the warmest bed in the game. We'll check our locker here for equipment. We should have plenty of crafting materials. Yeah, I've got plenty of bear hides. I'm going to pick the lowest quality one, condition-wise. It's going to end up being 100% condition when we're done, but this one's at 63%. We also need to make our cougar wrap, I think. Let's take a deer skin and a couple guts. And let's make sure we have enough food. I'd like to see what our food... Do we have cooked food outside? Let me get down low here. We'll check if we have some cooked meat. Okay. Appears to be a pretty nice day. Let's eat some of this cooked meat. Might even take it a little bit inside with us, just to make sure we have enough. Grab some water as well. One thing I do miss about Broken Railroad, I think it is one of the best things in the entire game. Is that, you know, let me take a look at the map. I'll show you here. Broken Railroad, you remember that's where we started this whole adventure. Broken Railroad, and there was a maintenance yard there with a forge, no less. One of the rare places with a forge, but also attached to the maintenance yard there was an exterior little shed with a bed in there. That is so nice for preventing cabin fever. So we're going to be spending a lot of time crafting. That is going to be my fear, is that we're going to get cabin fever. Anyway, this is going to take 8 hours. Oh, I need some quality tools. Okay, let's grab some of those on the shelf here. It's nice we actually have those. I was kind of afraid we'd only have the simple tools. But let's get this bear crafted up. I'm going to start with 4 hours, maybe. Let's do 3, just to make sure I don't mess up.
Something's got to go.
Got to make sure we have enough water and food. Stop and get a drink. This bearskin's going to go great in our little home here. Okay, let's go for... Really, daylight, I guess, is going to be one of the problems. Oh, doesn't let me change the quantity for some reason. Unless I'm missing something, we'll keep crafting. Now it's... Yeah, I don't understand that. That's kind of weird. Did we finish it? We did finish it. I thought it would take 8 hours. That was weird. We did 3... Unless I did something wrong there, guys. Let me know. That was kind of weird. We did 3 hours and then 1 hour. But anyway, we have a bearskin rug. Oh, it's here. Okay. So we got to do this right. So we'll go into our modification mode here. Let's pick up this rug. And then we're going to place our new bearskin rug. Oh, that is big. That is a big boy. Where's he going to fit? That is huge. I don't even know if I can fit that.
Leave something behind.
Back here. Does it have to go? Where are we going to put this thing? I mean, it should fit right here, I would think. I don't know why it's not going green. We might have to do some rearranging. Tell you what, let's pick up some of these. Let's just see if we can get it in this building. All right. There we go. He wants to take up the entire room. Doesn't he? Oh, that's kind of creepy, guys. That brings back memories of being mauled. To be honest. I wonder who's getting revenge here. Are we getting revenge on the bear, or is he getting revenge on us? By sticking around and constantly haunting us. You know, I'm going to have nightmares about this guy. Anyway, that is good. That is one thing off my to-do list. Checking the time. Sun is setting. I'm thinking I might want to run across the ice. Let's get back over to the Misanthrope Island. That's where my woodworking tools are. And I'm starting to think I should abandon my plan of building kind of a second base there, because it's just taking so much wood. I wanted to build a workbench and a woodworking bench, but it's just taking up all my wood. I wonder if I should just cancel that and just have it here. Maybe in the future, if we get enough wood, we can handle that. Anyway, okay, I gotta drop these other blankets before I forget, or not the blankets, the hides. We gotta make sure these are getting cured. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave them stacked like that. Guts are curing. Okay, I need to drop a bunch of gear and decide, really, we need to decide what we're going to take across the ice. I'm guessing we probably want to take some of these batteries right here, because they're not going to do us any good here, and the trader probably will want those. I wish I had more oil. Technically, we probably should do a fishing session. Maybe we should do that tonight, kind of get rid of some of the cabin fever we've built up. Tell you what, guys, let's do this. Let's go across the ice. We'll get our gear. Maybe we'll do a little bit of crafting until we start to see cabin fever risk. And then we're going to grab some coal and do some ice fishing. Nice big session of ice fishing. I have another plan as well. I'm getting a little bit of cabin fever in real life. Like I want to get out and explore. So I'll spend the time here that we need to get the bearskin bed done. But I would really like to head across the ravine. So here we are at Coastal Highway. I'd like to head back up to the railroad tracks, head into the ravine, do some exploring there, maybe drop down into Bleak Inlet. I believe we're really close to level 5 archery, and that will help us to crouch and be able to shoot some of these timber wolves that attack in packs. I think we're about ready for Bleak Inlet as an expedition, but that's a little bit down the road. Okay, I'm going to take a minute and figure out what we're going to take with us across the pond here, across the ice, so that we can leave some gear and it won't be wasted, the trip that we're making right now. Okay, so I'll be right back, guys, once I get all the gear sorted out and figure out what we're going to take across the ice. Oh, wow. Okay. Sounds like we got an Aurora. Guys, I was just in here reading a book until it got dark enough for me to go to sleep, but we actually got an Aurora. You can see the moon is just barely coming up. That gives us some options. I could go talk to the trader, see what he wants, actually. That's great. I was about to go to sleep, actually. So just spending time in here. I did get lightweight. Let's get down low. Kind of worried about Aurora wolves and such. We could also go to the mine. Might be kind of risky. You know, let's take a look at our base. Now that we've got an Aurora, we've got some lights. I can see this corner is awfully dark. I might want to get some more lighting in here, but other parts are actually looking pretty good. Got our creepy bear skin right under the spotlights there. Anyway, I did get lightweight, put away all of our gear. Didn't really spend a whole lot of time, but I will tell you guys, I did notice as I was cleaning out all my inventory, I was thinking about the cougar hide, making the cougar wrap. Maybe we should do that as well. I think I already mentioned that. But. All right, let's talk to this trader. We could continue to build trust with him.
What's your deal? Pick up!
Man, he must be going crazy, lonely, just like we are, you know? He's calling out for help. I wonder if there's other people other than us that are out there. I wish I could ask him that, if he ever has conversations with other people.
What's the latest?
Hey, just checking in with you. Kind of interested in doing some trades. You want to tell me about what you're interested in?
Like it or not, this is all I have.
Okay, got cooking oil, flare shells. Now we don't need these, but these are pretty amazing. I don't think we can build these. We can build revolver shells, bullets, and we can build our own rifle bullets. I don't think we can build flare shells. What else does he have? Wool tube, no thanks. Really don't need any of this stuff, except for, could probably use that. So he needs 2 ptarmigan down, some water, and 2 of any cured hides. Is it just for 1 flare shell? That is just for 1, but that is pretty amazing that we can trade for that. I might do that. That's going to hurt our bear prospect for making the bear bed because we barely have enough ptarmigan down. However, it shouldn't be too hard to get 2 ptarmigan down, I think. I think we can do multiple trades. I think that's what you guys were saying. So we'll do this one. End the call. Oh, do we have to just do 1 trade and then hurry back and do another one?
Time to buzz off.
Let me see if he'll do another one. Hello?
The lights are out, so I figured you'd be on the air.
Can we do more trades? Cancel active trade. I don't want to cancel the trade, but I do wish I had looked a little closer at some of the other trades before I accepted this. Anyway, so what did he need? I guess we can end the call. Should we ask him up? Let me do conversations real quick. Trust you.
World's a cold place. Trust comes slowly. You keep your word, I'll keep mine. Don't know what it was like for you before, but that's how I deal. Straight up. Too much for you?
No, I can appreciate that. All right, we'll end the call.
Heading out.
Let's take a look. Is it going to tell me? I'd like to see what the trade requirements were. Sorry, guys. I may have to... oh, here we go. Trades. Okay, active trade. Exchange 1 flare shell. So it's 2 of any cured hides, 2 liters of potable water, and 2 ptarmigan down. We're heading over that way anyway. Let's just make sure we have all that when we head over there. And my understanding is they have to be pretty good quality. They can't be like low quality. Wow, what do we want to give him? Maybe some rabbit hides? We've got 3 at 79%. I think that should be good enough quality. So he just wanted 2 of those. By the way, while we're here, we can drop off these other crafting items. Okay, he wanted 2 of those, 2 ptarmigan down. Which I've got 16, which is just the right amount for the bed we want to craft. So anyway, we'll give him 2 of those. And then he wanted some water, which we can actually probably get once we get over there. But we do have, I may as well grab it. Just in case. We'll grab 2 liters. We can always make more. And I think we are ready to head out. Maybe I'll take some of this coal with us and drop it at the fishing hut where we're planning to do some fishing. We don't actually have to use the coal for that, but I mean, I've got so much of it. Okay, let me see. Am I carrying any wood? Okay, don't have any wood. That's good. I probably want to bring wood back if we're not going to be messing around at that other location, I'll probably bring some wood back here for us to use. I do need to remember to get the woodworking tools and bring those back. Okay, we're going to take these car batteries.
Might have to drop some gear.
We're going to use our sled for this, although it's a little dangerous with the Aurora. It's going to be a little tricky, guys. Maybe I don't want to bring the batteries right now. I think I'll drop these. Yeah, it seems a little risky to be doing that with the wolves. Okay, we're going to use our gun probably. Do we want to use the rifle? You know what? Maybe I'll get the rifle. I'm not really filling up to this Aurora Timberwolf. Guess they're not Timberwolves. I'm not really filling up to messing with Aurora wolves tonight, but I do want to have a good gun in case we do have to interact with them. If I want to reach out at a distance, reach out and touch someone, we're going to use a curator's rifle. Maybe a marine flare for safety. I don't usually carry those. And then I'll take 8 rounds. That should be enough. Let's get it loaded up. We already got 8 rounds inside. Okay. I will load it up all the way though. If nothing else, just to check the animation. I mean, that is... Look at the scroll work on this gun. Beautiful. What is the condition of our gun right now? Do I need to do any kind of work on this? 94%. But she is looking beautiful. Alright. Got our gun out. Torch is not going to help us. Okay. Well, I'm hoping this works out in our favor. Gonna try to keep the visibility high. Oh, somebody's already on us. Let's get on the ice. We could potentially make it to the fishing hut. I heard him, but I don't know where he went. Maybe he gave up. I really thought I heard a wolf on us. There's some wolves right there. Oh, that's not good. Are they coming? I think they're coming, guys. Let's see if we can get in here. Catch our breath. I think I saw him coming at us. And there's a bear. Oh no, guys. We've got an Aurora bear and Aurora wolves. Wow. What are we going to do about this? Yeah, sounds like he's right outside. Oh man, guys. Maybe I should sleep here. Do you think he'd wander around in front? Alright, should I take a shot at the bear? My stamina's really low. He's just standing there. Can't hold the gun steady for very long. Oh, I think we scared the wolf. Oh, he's right there. Okay. In that case, you know what? I'm going to use the revolver on you. I got multiple wolves. There's one right there. He didn't like that. Guys, we may have to spend the night here. Like, I'm actually pretty worried. He run off? Alright, come on, Wolfie. We got him. Nice. His eyes are still glowing. That is creepy. Wow. Okay, yeah, this is awfully risky. I think the bear's over there. Let's pick up our rifle shell. I might still go for it. Where's that other wolf? I mean, we are pretty tired. Is there wind? Ooh, wind is picking up. This feels really sketchy.
It's like something is sapping my energy.
Yeah, we are exhausted. Wind is really picking up. This wind actually is going to be a problem for me hearing the bear. If the bear's here. He might detect us. I'm going to try to stay on this side of the island. And get up there. Zigzag our way up. A little bit of excitement. Okay, now what? Guess I have to go this way. You know, I wouldn't mind shooting the Aurora bear from up here. I can see him. He's right there. I wonder if we could get him to come up here. It's probably too risky. We don't really need... Other than bragging rights, right? We don't really need him. Okay, looks like we made it. Let's try and get inside. Okay, well, that was exciting. Oh, did it stop? The Aurora stopped. Okay, well, that takes care of that question. I was wondering if we were gonna place the items and call him back. But now I remember there's not a radio here, so we'd have to go all the way back. So it's probably good. Probably good that we the Aurora ended. Okay, where is a bed? Let's get the bed. Oh, by the way, we should probably eat. No, we're actually good. I got enough food. Let's make our way up here. Let's get a drink. And we'll sleep for 12 hours. Why not? Get nice and rested. I'll see you guys in the morning. Okay. Good morning. Let's get a drink. So we have a nice wolf kill out there. We could go get the hide off of that guy at least. Here's what we came for. Tools right there. And how about wood? Look at all this wood.
I need to drop something.
Got a cured wolf pelt. Do we want any of this stuff? Hey, look at this. We already have rabbit skins. And salt. Which reminds me, we need to make the meat curing box here pretty soon. Guess I could leave these here. Kind of want to take them though, back to the Quonset. You know, I should have picked all this stuff after I dropped off the goods. Let's use this as a temporary holding place. We're going to put the extra hides in here. We'll give him the 77% guts. And then how about the food I just picked up? Oh, we'll put the tools in there. 23%. So we should be okay to leave these in here. They're not going to disappear before I can get back here. 50 kilos. Man, why am I so heavy? Oh, well. Oh, yeah, the wood. That's right. Okay, we're lightweight now. Let's get a gun out just in case. Okay, let's get some breakfast. Okay, we know the bear is out there. We saw the Aurora bear. So I've got to be careful as we make our way down. We'll grab these because they're right in my way. Let's watch out for that bear. Would have been fun to shoot the Aurora bear. I would have actually really enjoyed that. I would not have enjoyed the part where I mess up and he mauls me and destroys a lot of my gear or kills me. I would not have enjoyed that part. Okay, so we got the rabbit hides, ptarmigan, and 2 liters of water. There you go. So you guys were telling me we could do multiple trades. But I think, I don't know. Should we just ready up? I think I'm just going to ready it up. We'll call it good. Look around. Man, look at the visibility today. Our clothing is really doing its job today, guys. I know it's got to be so cold. Let's take a look at the temperature. Air temperature is -19. We're just barely warm. Feels like 2 degrees warmth because of our clothing. Just barely warm. Man, okay. Let's go grab our gear. And then we're going to head back, drop it off. We can actually start getting the woodworking bench crafted up. And it's nice we grabbed all this wood, too. Got all this extra wood so we can get the woodworking bench crafted. And then possibly the bearskin bed, if we have enough. Oh, you know, we gotta get some ptarmigan. Gotta get the ptarmigan. Where am I gonna find ptarmigan, guys? Just gotta keep my ears open. Those little guys are everywhere. drop these here. I'll take 3, I guess. Okay, make sure I'm not smelly. I should probably take this inside, I think. Okay, I'm going to drop the skillet here. I just don't want it to deteriorate. I feel like leaving it outside is going to make it deteriorate.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
Okay, so we got the woodworking tools. We can leave all this here. I think we are good to go. Let me just peek in the kitchen. Is there anything in here I need? I might want to take... Can I take toasters? Okay, I can take the toasters. Those can be scrapped for metal pretty easily. I think I'm going to take them. And then, I might take the... You know what? No, well, I'll leave the light here. I don't want to take from this building. I want to take lights from the other buildings. Okay, we probably need to use the sled. Once I get to flat ground. I am going to kind of sneak around. Let's see if we can hear the ptarmigan. I'm not quite sure where they would be. Oh, I do need to drop off this coal. I remember. We grabbed the coal to leave in one of the fishing huts. Got some rabbits right there.
Feels like a lot of gear.
We could get a rabbit and put it in our sled. I think I have some fire-hardened arrows. Yeah, I've got 4 fire-hardened arrows, which is perfect if we see some ptarmigan. Let's keep an eye out for that sneaky bear. Okay, these guys, I tell you what, they are so hard to hit for me with this bow. I can't shoot crouched. And off it goes. I'm so much better at shooting these guys with the rock. How did we miss? Okay, I did hit. I got a hit there because I got the points. But the arrow broke. It's one of those bulletproof rabbits. Okay, he's gonna see me if I come up here, isn't he? I can hear him. Maybe he already saw me. Oh well, we'll scare him. It'll be easier to hit him. Where are you, little rabbit? There he is. Oh, he saw me. Yeah, guys, I can't wait to be able to crouch and shoot. It'll be so much easier. Okay, here we go. How? I hit him. I got the points. How is he dodging this or surviving this? It's pretty crazy. Little bulletproof rabbit. What's your secret? Okay, we gotta scare him off the hill so I have the high ground. Okay, this is our chance. Last shot. Come on back, little guy. We are going to get you one way or another. Okay, I guess he's just gonna live. That was a direct hit, guys. I got the points. Guess I have one remaining arrow. Finally. Man, this guy has the hit points of an elephant. Okay, let's deploy our sled, and then we're going to go to which fishing hut? I guess that one? Guess we'll do that. Okay, let's deploy. Where are you, sled? There we go. Okay, let's put the rabbit in first to get rid of the smell. And put all the salt in here. What else weighs a lot? And we got the wood. Okay, that should be good. Let's get a gun out. So this will be our shack where we're going to do our fishing. Drop all the coal here. Also, I can see in the top left corner, we've got the fire lookout. I don't want to look at it because I'll head in that direction, but we do have a Polaroid. If we can make it up that direction, we could map the entire region pretty much. We've got wolves straight ahead. Those are wolves, right? Got a pack of wolves. 1, 2, 3, 4 wolves. Right there between us. They might even be coming at me. I can't really tell. Wow, have we not... We haven't even looted this one yet, guys.
I could use this.
Somehow I missed this one. 0% dog food. I gotta remember that I cannot put 0% food in the sled. It will instantly disappear.
Where's the good stuff?
Hey, there we go. 51% sardines. Okay, let's drop the wood. I guess I didn't need to pick up that wood I just saw. Got these here. Although, you know what? I want those to make the tip-ups for fishing. We'll drop the coal here. Let's see what those wolves are doing. Where were you guys? Oh, there they are. They do appear to be getting closer. Anyway, this is our fishing hut. Let's put a mark here. What do we want to put? Food and drink? Hunting area? Let's do hunting area. I mean, technically it's fishing, but... Nice. Actually, this is still too far away. There are ones that are closer. That's the one I probably want right there. So I put it on the wrong mark. Or, yeah. Let's see if I can just do searched instead. Can I... How do we cancel a mark? I wonder if we can cancel that. Can I just put that over this? Oh yeah, there we go. Look at that. Okay, that's better. Wait, guys, I am so confused. I was thinking the Quonset was over here. At the south end of the map. I'm totally turned around. So this actually probably is Is this one I usually fish at? It's got to be one of these two. So I've just made a mistake there. I got turned around, and I think I'm going to blame it on the wolves. They've got me distracted. I'm actually a bit kind of worried about these guys. So we will do hunting area. We're going to rub this out. How did I do that before? Change shape? No. How did I... There we go. And now we're going to, let's see, change shape as R. There we go. Oh gosh, I did it again. All right, we're just going to leave it like that. Doesn't really matter. We know which one it is. I'm embarrassed that I keep screwing this up. I'm worried about these wolves, so... Tell you what, guys. I think that fishing hut right there is the ideal location. It is right off of the rocks. I think that is the better place anyway. So I'm going to move the coal over to that one. We have to swing that way anyway to get away from these wolves. Yeah, let's just do that. Let's get a gun out. Okay, we've got to avoid these wolves. Oh, you know, I remembered now. We shot that Aurora wolf. We could try to skin him. If it turns out, you know, like if it's in the cards, we'll do it. I'm not gonna like head over there immediately, but I want to keep it in mind. Mostly I want to get this gear back to the Quonset Garage, get away from these wolves, and then I might go try to skin that other wolf. Yeah, this is the fishing hut I like to use now that I remember, because it's so close. Okay, so that worked out anyway. All my mistakes. There we go. Now I am properly oriented. I know where we are. We can drop the coal in here. I will take that. We're going to make some fishing tip-ups. Let's drop the coal. Take 3 with me. Okay, the wolves are right there. I'm going to try to swing wide, see if we can avoid them. Well, I'm glad I took the extra water, the 2 liters of water. Because we're almost out, and I had to give it to him anyway, to the trader. It's nice to have our sled back in operation. Doing the work for us. Okay, hopefully those wolves will leave us alone here on the road. The weather's been really good for this whole activity today. We're shaking off some of the cabin fever risk I built up. We recently killed the bear that patrols this area, so I've got a little bit of ease on my mind. Maybe I'll head over here. We got a few snowflakes. Might be in for some bad weather. I'm going to drop off our loot and possibly take a look at that wolf situation, see if we want to bother trying to get that wolf hide. Alright, let's grab all this stuff.
All this gear is slowing me down.
Guess we could take these back inside. Oh, that's heavy. Dang, that's heavy. Alright, let's drop that. This reminds me, carrying this big heavy battery, it reminds me of Stephen King, the author. I read his book about writing. The name of the book is On Writing. And he talks pretty much about his career and gives a lot of really good tips. By the way, if you are considering being a writer, you should read that book. It is so good. I'm not particularly a huge...
Find some water.
I'm not really a huge Stephen King fan, but that book is really good. Anyway, one of the stories he tells is as a kid, he was out playing in the yard and there was a cinder block, you know, about the size and weight of this car battery. And he picked up the cinder block and inside was a wasp's nest and he got stung by the wasp. He said that wasn't the problem. The problem is he let go of the cinder block when he got stung and that fell on his bare feet. Really messed him up. Okay, so we got this rabbit. Let's drop him.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
Yeah, I hear you complaining. You do complain a lot, Will. You do complain a lot. Although I will say I do appreciate when you complain when we're about ready to lose your well-fed bonus. I do appreciate that. But some of the other complaining I think I could do without. And the huffing and puffing. Alright, we're going to put the tools here. Woodworking tools. Is that the right way? I can't really tell. Doesn't matter, I guess. Okay, we are carrying some furniture, I think, aren't we? Yeah, we got the toasters. So, let's place those. Let's see, I got to go into this mode and then inventory. These are just really good if you need quick metal. Put that here. Okay. And then, what else? Oh, we could probably leave the rifle. I was mostly worried about the Aurora. That's why we had the rifle. We could drop the... Oh yeah, we got some food items. Let's see, I got some crafting materials. Let's put that in. Okay. We've got the wood for crafting. A little bit of metal too. Do I already have any tip-ups? Seems like I crafted one. Did I leave it in here? I thought I'd crafted a tip-up. I would like to craft a fishing lure. Each of the fishing lures. That would actually be kind of fun. Let's transfer one of those. I would like to get one of each kind of fishing lure. I believe there's even an achievement for that. So here we go, guys. We got 3 fishing lures. We got simple fishing lure, just takes metal. We've got the fishing lure that takes a revolver shell. Then we've got one that takes the wires, right? No, this is acorns. I gotta get acorns. And then there's one more that does wires, I believe. Here we go. This one uses wires. So we've got to get some acorns at some point. I'll have to keep an eye out for those. I don't have any in here, do I? So I'll hold off on that, I guess, for now. We can put the wires back. Where did you go, wires? Put those in here. But anyway, I want to keep an eye out for some acorns. That would be an easy achievement to get. Okay, I was going to go check on the wolf before it gets too dark. Let's get some water really quick. Do need to make more water. Let's get a drink. We got 1.5 liters of water. Anything else I need to drop? Let's take a look really quick. That's looking good. Clothing's good. Oh, salt. I knew there was something I needed to drop. And we can drop the flour. Okay. Might be kind of fun, guys. I just had a thought. Would it be kind of fun to find Astrid's grave? Remember Astrid from our last playthrough? And I kind of started this to get revenge, or I don't know, to try to avenge myself or something like that. It would be kind of fun to go to her grave and put some flour on her grave. Get it? Flour. Where did she die? Oh yeah, she died on the way to Desolation Point, didn't she? I don't really want to go back there right now, but maybe at some point we'll go put some flour on her grave. Okay, I think we're ready. It is getting a little late, but we still have plenty of daylight. I am a little worried about the weather. But let's go see if we can get this wolf harvested. Oh, I heard a bear. Was it just a creaking metal? Guys, I heard something. And that wolf just got scared. Is he scared because he saw me or because there's a wolf? Or a bear, I mean. I don't know if that was creaking metal or actually a bear. Might just be the creaking metal. Totally sounded like a bear grunt. Oh, there's a bear. Right there. I thought we killed this bear. I thought we killed him recently. Alright, well, we gotta scare the bear anyway. I think he's coming towards us. It's probably not a great situation. We'll use some accelerant. We can't fill this.
Turned out pretty well.
Alright, we gotta get the bear's attention. I don't care about the wolf. Come on. Come on, bear. Alright, we got his attention. Hey, bear. Yeah. He sees us. Right as the storm's coming. How's our fire? Oh, I need to add fuel, don't I? I'm going to use reclaimed wood. That's fine. Don't want that fire to go out. Hey, bear. Come on. We got a storm coming. Come on. I don't want this fire to blow out. Okay, let's use our low quality bow. Yeah, you better hurry. My campfire's gonna go out. Come on. Come on. See if we can get a headshot. Got a headshot. That feels really good. Wolf. Alright, we don't actually want you, Wolf. Could use the extra points, though. Now you got my arrow. Okay, this is a problem. I need this fire moved over to that bear. And there's a windstorm. Now we've got 2 wolves to harvest. But that's okay. We need the skins. We're going to be trading with the trader. And the meat as well. Plus, I just like knowing that there's no bears patrolling. We can get rid of these guys. Okay, we're going to build on this side of the hill. If you could call this a hill. I just need a fire to last long enough to quarter this bear. By the way, I should check my archery skill. I keep wanting to level it up to level 5 so we can go to Bleak Inlet. Okay, let's use some sticks. I could use a piece of coal. That's fine. That's what we have it for, right? Broken arrow. How long to quarter this guy? 2 hours. We're going to need a little bit more fuel, maybe. That's probably enough. May as well do water while we're at it. Hopefully it doesn't boil off. 2 hours any way you look at it. Just hope this fire doesn't blow out. Oh, there goes the wind. An Aurora. Oh no.
It's getting dark out here. Time to look for shelter.
Guys, we have an Aurora again. Is that the wolf that we just killed? Oh no, it's a fire. Okay. Let's put the sled up. We gotta get indoors. Let's get this guy in the sled.
This gear's starting to slow me down.
Oh, whoops. Let's grab that. Really don't want to be surprised by a wolf. Let's use another reclaimed wood. I don't think it really helps against the wolves, but I feel better. Whoops, didn't mean to grab that. Alright, we're gonna have to shoot this. I think we're gonna have to shoot this wolf, guys. Oh, we might be surrounded. Shoot. Okay, we're too full for that. Maybe I need a distress pistol round. It says not good. Let's try it, I guess. Just keeping my ears. Okay, I couldn't see him, but I knew he was there. Man, that scared the crap out of me. Just knew I had to get a flare out. Man, that scared me. My heart is racing. I think we scared him off enough to get to safety, though. Boy, a second later, he would have been on me. Gotta catch my breath. Okay, so, let's grab a couple of these.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Okay, let's grab this. I think we're okay now. Man, oh man, that scared the crap out of me. All right. You know, I should have known. I think somebody told me that after we complete a trade, once we lock the door on the trader's thing, that we get an Aurora. I think that's what I heard you guys say. So I should have known.
Bargain or bail, friends. I ain't got all day.
All right, well, we are ready to trade.
Yep, heading out.
All right, be careful. About got killed by some wolves just a minute ago. So I have got some food to harvest. That's going to take a chunk of time. We also could maybe take advantage of the Aurora. What do you think, guys? I mean, I've been living on the edge a lot lately. Should we keep it going? Should we go to the mine during an Aurora? Sounds kind of fun. Just need to make sure I have enough fuel and water. Let's see, food. Pretty much food. We gotta have enough food. I'll take those. I do have a bunch of cattails. Really, we just need to make sure that if we get trapped there, we can make it out. There is a flashlight there already. It's kind of risky. Sounds fun, though. I've been kind of craving a little bit of adventure lately. Kind of getting complacent. Just kind of puttering around the coastal highway. I think we are good. I got the revolver. Let's leave the bear hide here. Let's get that curing. Don't really care about the guts. I'm gonna... Oh man, it's kind of a shame about the rabbit carcass. You know what? I'm gonna harvest him really quick. Let's just get his meat and hide, I guess. We'll use our cougar claw knife. And I was just thinking, I never use the Go energy drinks. I need to use it, so maybe I'll do that now. Let's see, I'm going to drop this. Get that curing. Okay, I've got this Go energy drink over here that I never use. Right here. We got a few of them. Yeah, see, I keep forgetting to use those. Alright, we're going to use it tonight. This may be foolish, but I think it sounds fun. A little bit of adventure. We're up for it, right? There we go. Okay, drop those. Get out the distress pistol. Oh yeah, I gotta drink the Go energy drink. There we go. I think we'll make it. Make sure we're loaded up on the distress pistol side of things. We're not smelly. Don't have any wolves following us at the moment. I can hear them out there howling. We're gonna crash hard when this go drink wears off. Maybe I should have grabbed another one. Alright, gotta get around this. Have I searched this car before? No.
Could end up being useful.
Oh, I got a book. I can't quite reach it. A little bit of leather. Let's get in the back seat.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
It's mostly just firewood. Okay, are there any wolves out here tonight? Let's get them up against the wall. I think we're gonna make it. I don't see any predators. Nice. I've been wanting to do this for a long time, guys. I'm actually really happy we got an Aurora. Okay, headache affliction, and we're tired. I think the mine is just right here. Hey, they've even left the light on for us. And I'm excited for this. Okay, I have got to be quick about this. So I want to get down there, loot, and try to get out. But if we get stuck, you know, it's alright. It's not that big a deal if we get stuck. In and out, right? So quick, they don't even know we're there. Alright, we have electricity. We are going down. Alright, let's get out our lantern again. This place is dangerous, guys. Danger us. Gotta stay out of the water. We can't touch the wires. Got a fire barrel. Got some wood.
That'll be handy.
We do want that wood before we leave. No, no. Grab the wood. I want to take that wood with us. Let's check these lockers.
Hungry later.
Simple parka. I'm gonna grab it. If I can, I don't really want to leave any loot here. I won't let me modify the inventory. The furniture here. Got an extra bedroll.
There's got to be something useful in here.
Okay, yeah, we'll take all that. Anything underneath? Okay, we need to check up here.
All I can think about is food.
Is that all you can think about? We gotta focus. You know, I'm glad you said that, though. I probably should give you food. What do we have? Sardines. Dog food. You're eating dog food tonight. There you go. 0% dog food. You can thank me later. Oh, whoa. I didn't even realize I touched anything. Let's bandage that up. Sorry, Will. I didn't even see that. What else do I need to do? Burns. So I need to treat it. We got 2 of these. Alright. You got it. Try not to do that again. So, what did I touch? Oh, there's a wire right there. Didn't even see that. Oh, there's another one right there. Alright. Do you want to check down here? I'll come back. Alright, let's go this way. Yeah, sorry, Will. Didn't even see that wire there. Stay to the right for now. Dead end, okay. Got some electrocuted water. Let's try to stay out of that. Another wire. What is this place? I'm not super familiar with this place, which is partly why I wanted to come here.
I can always use more food.
Ooh, there we go. Rifle rounds. That is worth it right there. Got some dead ends. Try to keep an eye on our lantern fuel here situation. So the wires aren't making the same noises they were making before. Does that mean the Aurora's ending soon? I'm so turned around, guys. I think I might be backtracking. But I will tell you what, I am glad we got those rifle rounds. Even if we just get in and out with those. Yeah, I think we're backtracking. I'll keep going this way. I think it circles either way. We can go the other direction. Yeah. So let's go this way. Let's watch out for that wire right there. I got one right here. Can we get past that? Ooh, that's nerve-wracking. Okay. I think we've already been here, haven't we? Yeah, that's the elevator, right? That's where we started. So we need to go this way. Should drop... Let's drop some loot here. What is heavy? We can drop... I got this extra lantern. We can drop the extra bedroll. I do want to keep the pry bar. We can drop our bows. Okay, that is good for now. Just want to kind of get a little bit lightweight there. Stay out of the water. Okay, that goes up high. This is a dead end? What is this? So we'll go low first.
Now we're cooking with gas.
Wow, okay. That's good. We can trade with that stuff. Need to be careful. So we still need to go up high where we got that jerry can. Try to hurry up a little bit. Dead end here. Ooh, got some nice loot here. What is this? Balaclava? Go drink. And is this a dead end? I think this is a dead end. Alright, let's go. I think all we have left to do is that little ramp. And really, if I missed anything else, I don't really care. I think this was a success already. It's possible I may have missed one little area. Okay, we gotta watch for that ramp. There might be loot here if we... Oh, wait. That's not worth it. I'm not gonna risk getting that. There's a little piece of cloth or something there. Okay, we go this way. Okay, dead end. Good. We got a flashlight. Probably could use that. So let's try it. Let's try the flashlight. Oh no, that's not gonna work. I want to use the lantern. That flashlight barely puts out enough light. This is so much better. A little sparky. Did the Aurora end? No, it's still going. Alright, we gotta hurry. See what's up here. What is this? Launching pad. Alright guys, we are done. Let's get out of here. Before we get sealed in the tomb. With the mummy. I don't think there's any mummy, but it sounded cool. Let's get out of here.
I'm gonna need to rest soon.
Alright, Will, you be careful. Let's grab the wood. Let's grab our loot. Let's use the elevator.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Hey, we made it, guys. Oh, I got this other lantern we can use. Let's use that one. Burn the fuel on this one. Awesome, we made it. In and out. Stealthy. Yeah, I'm sorry about the burns there, though. A little bit clumsy. Alright, let's get some dinner. We can celebrate a little bit. We checked off one of our to-do list items. Ooh, is there more salt? Did it reappear already? Salt has not come back yet, but it will. Just like the coal. Coal comes back, the salt comes back. Man, what an exciting evening. We got the bear. Almost got killed by some Aurora wolves.
Came to almost anything about now.
Came to the mine. Successfully raided the mine. Have anything in here? No. Okay. Let's get some sleep. Let's put our bedroll down. We could use the other bedroll. Hold on. We got two bedrolls. Let's drop our good one. And we can use the low quality one because it's nice and warm in here.
Too much stuff to carry.
Can save a little bit of wear and tear on our Wilson. How you doing, Wilson? Alright, we're going to put our lantern out. We got some water. Good. How about food? Let's look at our food situation. Got some soda pop, peaches, peanut butter. That peanut butter looks good. Let's go for the sardines. And I think I'll save the peaches. I'll drink some of this. Maybe we'll eat some chips or candy bar. May as well get filled up. It's kind of a nice change from eating meat all the time. Get some carbohydrates. Okay, that's probably good for tonight. We'll top it off with a nice chug of water. Alright, let's get some sleep. 12 hours. I'll see you guys in the morning. Alright, good morning. A little bit thirsty. Let's get a drink. Sounds like there might be a storm.
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
Let's pick up Wilson. Let's see what the day looks like. Okay, not bad. A little bit windy, and the wind is going to be right in our face as we travel. But otherwise, I think it's, we'll probably make our way back to the Quonset, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. We don't even have to use the sled. We didn't get that much loot. But that's good. You know, I want to take a look at our to-do list. Let's see. What did we have written down? Goals, build a new sled. Okay, we got that. You can check that off. Still need to explore all the regions. Far territories, and we need to do the tales from the far territories. But we did get the got the bear rug. We still need to craft the bear bed. And we need to craft the cougar wrap. That's all I can think of at the moment.
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
If you guys can think of any other goals we want to put down, let me know. Man, it's been a lot of excitement. I'm gonna ask you guys if you've watched. This is especially for my lurkers watching. I'm really glad to have you guys along. If you've been watching, let's say the last 10 episodes, and you haven't pressed the like button once, let's do it on this video, guys. If you would, please take a minute, press the like button. I think it will really help out. Let me get a gun out, just in case. I got those sneaky wolves. Okay, so I think once we drop off all this loot, we can start doing some fishing, maybe. Plus, we did get that big jerry can. We could possibly trade to the trader. Be nice if I could empty that into smaller containers. It's kind of nice to have the actual jerry can. And my understanding is you're actually more lightweight if you have the same amount of fuel in a jerry can as you do in little containers. It's actually more lightweight in the jerry can, just a little bit. So it's actually better to carry the jerry can. Sorry, I got a little bit of lag there. Okay, the wind is dying down. That's good. We'll grab these sticks because they are right here by me. Okay, now I do need to keep an eye out for that wolf we shot with the arrow, which, by the way, I didn't mean to get that out. I meant to get out the revolver. I do need to keep an eye out for acorn trees, oak trees, I guess. So if we're going to do some fishing, I do want to craft up the fishing lures. Try those out. I think what we're going to do is we're going to use the tip-ups for quantity, but at the same time the tip-ups are working, I do want to use just the regular fishing gear by hand. That's going to help us to level up our fishing skill while we catch lots of fish at the same time. Man, I cannot believe how many bears there are. It seems like we just barely killed a bear right here, and then we got the bear over by the Quonset, And then we saw the bear at the Aurora. I mean, we're really just surrounded. Makes me wonder if the moose is going to be back anytime soon. Might have to keep an eye out for the moose. Okay, I do want to pay attention to the crows. See if we can get our arrow back. But first, let's drop off some of this heavy loot we're carrying. Do I want to harvest anything off this guy? We probably don't need the guts. If anything, we'll get the bear, I think. Those guts are already out in the open.
This gear's starting to slow me down.
We got all this bear meat we have to harvest too. Okay, I got lots of loot I gotta drop, like the jerry can. Let's see. Oh, we got the balaclava too. That's right. Let's drop this jerry can. We got the extra lantern. We got the extra bedroll, which I should probably put in a locker to keep it from wearing out. It's nice we got the extra jerry can. Got a nice little collection of lanterns going on. Can I fit that in there? Let's put the other bedroll over here. Oh man, look at this. We already got an extra bedroll. So now I've got 2 extra bedrolls. It's nice. We can drop the these things. Yeah, I'll drop some crackers and peaches. It's good for now. I'd really like to get out there and take a look to see if we can find the wolf with our arrow. Okay, let me just look through quickly, see what we got going on. Got some arrows I need to harvest up. Let's drop some of these and that. I'm going to drop the rifle ammunition. Probably should drop this, but I would like to use it before we drop it. We got the extra clothing. We got a few clothing items. Okay, looks good. Medical's good. We can drop this extra go drink. You know, maybe I'll actually keep it. I may actually use it if I know it's there. Okay, I got some cedar wood. Getting a nice collection of wood. So we got to craft up the workbench, don't we? Woodworking tool bench. Okay, I haven't forgot about you, bear quarters. We're gonna go try to get our arrow. Okay, that wolf ran out onto the ice. There's our spent shell. Why is that still here? That's kind of cool. Won't let me pick it up. Got the guts. Could try to get those inside. Is that a deer? We got a deer out there, guys. Don't need any deer right now. I do want to try to find that wolf. Any crows? Man, I don't know where that wolf has gone because I'm not hearing any crows. I hope he didn't disappear. Where could he be? I want to pick that up, but I'm afraid of shooting my toes off. Okay, I might just have to give up on this guy because I don't see crows anywhere. I can go check out this fishing hut. So we did have that dead wolf over here. Okay, we got some crows. Is that on? That must be the one we shot before, though. If I'd played this right, I would have tried to... I should have scared that deer this way, and then the wolves could have got the deer. But... oh well. It's not like we need more meat. But I do want this hide. It's a shame that wolf is right there. I mean, that is a bit risky to try to harvest this guy. Right here. Okay, look at that. We got some crows over here, guys. That might be our arrow. Let's get this one first. What about that bear? Where are you, bear? Okay, here's the wolf with the arrow. It's a little risky to harvest this guy. I probably should make a fire if we're going to do that. No, I'm just going to leave him. I do need another rock, though. Yeah, this is just too exposed. I think I'm okay to not get that bear hide. Or sorry, that wolf pelt. Probably even both pelts. Just because of that sneaky wolf right there. If he wasn't there, I probably would try to get this other wolf. You know what? Maybe I'll try it. I'm gonna try it, guys. Just gonna stay way back here. Actually, I'll have the gun in my hand, just in case. I just want the hide. It's an hour either way. A little risky, but we made it. Oh, we quartered the whole thing. I thought I was just getting the hide, but we actually quartered him. Guess I wasn't really paying attention that much. Alright, well that's good. Guess I should grab it.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Let's just get to safety. Alright. Let's drop all this smelly stuff. I'm curious if the bear hide would, or the wolf hide, does that cure in here? It does not. Okay, well. Guys, if you made it this far into the video, I would like to say thank you so much for coming along. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you have, please take a minute, press the like button, leave a comment. Hopefully you're already subscribed so you don't miss out on the adventure. But most importantly, I do hope to catch you in the next episode. Take care. Thank you.